Hey guys, Tom here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, it's a different one. I said I was going to make a video like this, going through every bit about Russia, talking about what people think at home in England, and comparing it to the reality. We've been out here for 2 weeks already, and we're just going to compare expectations versus reality.
So I'll go through a few myths about Russia.
Alright, let's do that then.
Okay,
Yeah.
Myth number 1. Russian hooligans will beat you up the minute you walk into the country.
Well, actually, a lot of my schoolmates, before I went out here, were all telling me, like, be careful, you're gonna get attacked, like, you're definitely gonna have that problem. And it hasn't happened once in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I've got friends, I'm thinking Tom in particular, a few other mates, who are not here because of what they read in the British media.
Yeah, a lot of, I don't want to target anyone because this is not the point of the video. There was a lot of articles saying there was going to be a lot of hooliganism taking place here. I don't think there's been any. In fact, it's been the complete opposite.
It's been the complete opposite. And I remember back to the second day in Volgograd, and we thought we'd be a little bit brave here. We're going to wear our England shirts all day.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the next day we're going to wave an England flag. So we're going to wear our England shirts with an England flag on our back.
Tunisia fans are over there. We're going to go.
Let's go and meet them.
Come on, England, come on. In fact, that was a Russian who exactly said, come on England, you know, supporting the English Dynamo Moscow fan, so yeah, awesome. Dad turned around for us, love it, love it.
And England on tour in Russia and loving every minute of it.
Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition.
And as you can see from these clips,
all the locals wanted photos with us and were smiling and starting conversations. It was a complete opposite to what people expected at home.
Yes, I'd say, what, hundreds, literally, that's not an exaggeration, hundreds of Russians came up to us for a conversation, a bit of English, bit of Russian.
That was one of our first days, by the way, guys. When we were leaving the house making that video, we were thinking, oh, we don't know what's going to happen here, because obviously it was our first few days. The expectations of the English media got into our heads a bit. It was complete opposite, and from that day on, we've been wearing the England shirt. We've been wearing this shirt all around, you know, the flag going high. No one's tried to nick it, as a lot of people thought. It happened at Kiev with the Ukraine Ultras. They nicked a few Liverpool England flags. Like, it hasn't happened in Russia. I can wear this loud and proud.
Oh, second myth, Theo.
Yeah.
Russians are a sour, unfriendly, unsmiling people.
Oh my God, that is so wrong. In fact, when we went to Samara, our Airbnb hosts were the nicest people. They saw my YouTube video where I was celebrating the last-minute goal against Tunisia. They bought us a cake. They bought us a cake. This is how nice. They're so welcoming people.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going off what we've seen. Okay?
Just little things. The little things that really matter. In that same place, the day after, we're on our way to the Samara Arena, and we couldn't get a Yandex taxi. We'll talk about Yandex taxis later. Just couldn't get one. Too many people. Some random Russian guy, not a taxi driver, a random Russian guy who lives near the stadium, saw us by the side of the road. I was wearing an Aussie top, slowed down and said in Russian, "You're going to the arena, aren't you?"
Yeah,
we jumped in.
Brilliant.
We got his life story in the next 15 minutes. He dropped us off.
The first game was England, Tunisia.
If we'd offered him a few rubles, he'd be insulted. That's the nature of the Russians. They just saw it as an instinctive reaction. Thirdly, Russia is a grey, flat, miserable country.
Actually, to be honest, right now it is.
No.
Like, no.
Today it's 11 degrees. It's a bit rainy.
St. Petersburg is a bit European.
But I tell you what, some of the views, for example, just Samara, just outside Samara, we got some of the most incredible views of the Volga and the low hills around. absolutely stunning. Just makes me wonder, why isn't Russia one of the world's, if biggest, most popular tourist destinations?
Yeah.
It should be,
Yeah.
because there's so much here. We've seen a little bit of it. We've seen some of the rivers, some of the countryside.
When you come to the cities, you have beautiful history.
Oh, yeah,
to say like, if you haven't been to St. Petersburg, then you're missing out. I would go as far as saying it's the most beautiful city in Europe, and I live in London, okay? That's a big statement to be made. I just made it, because honestly, you drive from the airport, it's the area that's so nice. You've got these historic buildings that go on and on and on.
Yeah, I lived here for 5 years.
Exactly.
And I'm still amazed by how nice it is when I come back. I forget how nice it is, and it's really scrubbed up well over the last few years. You did a wonderful thing during this World Cup.
Yeah.
Fan ID
Yeah.
is a visa.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about making it easier for people like us to come to Russia.
Yeah, because once people come to the country, they will realise how beautiful it is, and those tourists will come back. They might even move here, they might even stay. That brings up your tourist sector. You know, I want to come back to Zenit games, for example. I want to go to Zenit matches, you know, next year. But it might be difficult because I'll have to get a year visa, and that's just complicated and expensive.
Yeah.
So look, if we could sort that out, that would be awesome.
Yeah, nice one. Myth number 4, taxi drivers are going to completely rip you off in Russia. Now, okay, let's have some objective facts here. How much does it cost us to get from Hampstead to Gatwick Airport, Theo? Do you know, actually? I usually pay.
80 quid.
It can cost 80. It's usually about 60 quid.
Yeah.
All right? And that's about...
If you take Gatwick Express, it can be up to 100.
Oh, forget that.
Yeah.
Forget the trains for a minute. How much was the taxi yesterday from Pulkovo Airport, 45 minutes drive to Petrogradskaya in St. Petersburg?
Yeah.
How much was it, Theo?
£7.
£7. Taxis here, and this wasn't the case 10, 20 years ago. Get the Yandex app or the Uber app, especially Yandex. Taxis are incredibly cheap. Which leads me to myth number 5. Everything is expensive in Russia. Now, watchers of this vlog will know that I occasionally like a pint. Did you know that?
Especially when it's free. Do you remember, like in Dubai?
Cheeky.
It can't be a bit of afternoon tea, can you, Theo?
Well, maybe you can, maybe you can't. We're about to find out.
Hey, what I'm looking forward to is the double happy hour, 7 till 9.
He gets free beer, basically.
I'm not touching the beer.
Oh,
Gin and
yeah.
tonic. No, you've
Oh,
got
yeah,
to
fair
go for
enough.
maximum impact. You've got 2 hours.
Yeah.
Drinking, yeah.
Vodka.
Don't put this in the vlog.
We went to 2 fantastic brew pubs in Kaliningrad. It's just
Yeah.
a small city.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Russian top 20 city, maybe, or top 30 city.
Yeah. Who'd have thought it would have so many good bars?
Yeah, we found the Yeltsin bar, we found the Khmel bar. A pint of really good beer in an equivalent pub was £1.79.
Enough said. It really is enough
Yeah.
said. That's all you need. That's all. Leave it on that. Leave it on that.
Myth number 6, the World Cup will be a complete disaster because Russians can't organise anything, can they, Theo?
I've got to give a shout out to all the volunteers here because they've been absolutely amazing. Whenever you need help to get to the ticket office, the fan ID centre, the stadium, quickest routes around, you know, which travel to take, every single time, they're just there.
Yeah.
It's like you're anywhere in the city, you look around, there's a volunteer there. And they're smiling, they've got their high fives on,
Yeah.
they'll tell you where to get there. You know, it's free travel with your fan ID things. Incredible. Volunteers, you've been amazing.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
welcoming young people. And there's
Make
a
you
guy
happy.
we met, a bunch of guys, West Brom fans, Villa fans, mates surprisingly, we met at the Nizhny Novgorod game. They've been to World Cups and Euros for the last 2 decades. They said, and it's on one of Theo's videos from Nizhny Novgorod, from the England-Panama game, they said, this is the best organised World Cup by far in the last 20 years.
And what are your thoughts on Russia? Has it been good so far?
Best place I've ever been.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? No
Yeah.
problems?
I couldn't get a taxi the other night, but that's about it.
Yeah, so you've been saying you've been to 9 other tournaments, right? And this has been the best one so far?
Yeah, we started in '98. It was a well-run tournament.
Yeah.
No question about the fact that this is the best run tournament because
Really?
of the subtleties of control
Yeah.
around women guiding us to the ground rather
Yeah.
than armed forces
Yes.
guiding to the ground.
Yeah.
Those subtle changes
Better atmosphere.
a little bit more enjoyable
Yeah.
and the atmosphere a little better.
So it's the little things. So this World Cup has not been a disaster. It's been absolutely brilliant from day one until now.
It has been amazing.
Myth number 7. We've touched on this already. The Russians hate the English. Theo?
Okay, well, I feel like there's a complete misconception in all the cities we've been at. Russia fans with England tops supporting England as their second team, obviously after Russia. That is the reality. There hasn't been one person on this whole trip who's been mean to us because we're English.
Yeah, and
everyone's
also,
been helpful.
Yeah, and we're not just going to the tourist places. Because of my Russian, it maybe gets me a layer lower, if you see what I mean. So I can talk to the taxi drivers, and I would know, trust me, I would know if they hate English. But whenever we mention "Ja, Zongli," I'm from England,
yeah,
they talk about Depeche Mode,
Where
the
we're from.
Beatles, Liverpool,
Yeah.
London,
Yeah.
the royal family, our history. They tell you, they all say, look guys, why are we not friends at the moment?
Yeah.
And I remember we had a really good taxi ride in Volgograd, like it was I think 40-50 minute ride. And he said, look around you, look at the forest. There aren't bears in those forests. And he was talking about myths. And the myth is, the bears will kill you, and if not, the Russian people will kill you. And he said to me, look at the people on the side of the road. Look at the mothers, look at the babies in the prams, the guys just walking around. These are just normal people living their lives.
Yeah.
There is, and I've always known this, there is this love of England. So many people in Russia love England and
music,
Britain.
history, culture, all of it.
Everything
the tea,
about our
the
country.
tea.
Yes.
We both love tea. I'm being serious. We both love a fresh brew. And why isn't that talked about? Tell me.
And myth number 8. Oh, Russian food is terrible, isn't it, Theo?
Oh, absolutely terrible. Okay, look.
I mean, those hachapuris were awful, weren't they?
I don't know.
So awful, we had to have them again and again and again.
I don't know if you want to call it Georgian or Russian, but look, even Russian food, borscht, cutlet. They always love their mashed potatoes, their grilled chicken. What else, Dad?
Sirniki.
Yeah, okay. Pelmeni. All of that, absolutely delicious.
The salads, I love the salads here.
Babushkas cook such good food, and you cannot deny it. You know it's true.
Сейчас я ем русский борщ.
Let's drink to Russia making the
They've already made it, so you can still drink.
Final Four.
I'll take one. Yes. You take one, yeah. Final 4. Good luck to Russia. Hope maybe see England.
And Belgium.
Go on, Zarosia. Yeah, go on, Dad. Drink. Ooh. Go on. My turn. Russia. Russia. It's Russia.
Is there anything you don't like about Russia, Theo? There's one thing I can mention, and it's called Pobieda Airlines. We've got a policy, when a guy gets on with his 17-year-old son, your policy is to put them in 20 rows apart.
And guess what? I didn't tell my dad this, but there was a free seat next to me.
No way.
There was a free seat next to me. We got to the check-in. He told us if we want to sit next to each other, we have to pay extra money. I'm a 17-year-old. I'm under 18. I'm still classed as a child. And if I want to be next to my father, I have to pay money, or he has to pay money to make that happen. So there was a free seat next to me.
Take the old Ryanair. Imagine it 5 times worse. Pobieda Airlines.
Pobieda Airlines. Look, I know a lot of you Irish might get angry with us because we're slacking off Ryanair. Okay, we're saying Ryanair but worse.
Everything that we've organised, all the Airbnbs, all the flights,
for
all
us,
the trains, everything has gone swimmingly. Everything. Took a lot of organisation, now admit it. We've only stayed in one hotel because the hotels were just booked out. But that's just a logistics thing. I think it would happen at any World Cup anywhere. The demand right now is phenomenal. I think really how I would conclude is with a
vodka.
Большое спасибо за Россию. A big thank you.
We'll be having vodka shots later for you guys. I had to make this video. Every Russian, share this around. I want politicians seeing this. I want all your mates and family seeing this. Share it around on your WhatsApp groups, your Facebook Messenger, everything. Share it around. Because I want every Russian to realise what the English people really believe and what they really think about Russia. Because this is honesty. I've seen other English fans saying the same, and every Russian needs to hear this. This Russia and England non-friendship has to be stopped. We have to be friends. And this is a video that I really want to get out there and help that stop. This could be legendary. And every Russian watching this video, share it around. I do need your help. What should they do, Thug Dad?
Do you know what? I've been thinking this through. I think you should press the like button.
He said it. 3,000 likes and we'll do something cool. Okay, anyway, subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks. If you've got to the end, you're a legend. So please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys. Anything to say, Thug Dad?
Thogden Army, it's growing every day.
Exactly. It's growing every day. See you guys.